You know that feeling when your life looks perfect on paper, but something feels off? A lot of times we mislabel that as burnout or imposter syndrome, but in reality, you might have actually outgrown your current identity. So here are three signs to tell. The first sign is feeling disconnected from your intuition. You used to know what you wanted, but now every time you make a decision, it has to involve some elaborate pros and cons list. You're asking like five other people what their thoughts on the matter are, and you still don't trust the answer. Maybe there's a new promotion opportunity at work, but instead of feeling excited and clear, you feel numb. Or you've been listening to other people's voices because you can no longer hear your own internal guidance. Or maybe you've built an identity around being smart and strategic, or the person who always makes the right decision. But somewhere along the line, that voice has actually drowned out your gut. And so, what often happens is when you've outgrown your identity, your intuition gets buried under the person you think you should be, not the person you're becoming. Sign number two, decision paralysis, not just on big career moves, but on everything: what to say yes to, what to prioritize, even what to do on the weekend. You might have the skills, the experience, the opportunity right in front of you, but you're frozen because the decision requires you to become someone you don't know yet, while your identity is still locked into who you've always been before. So maybe it's going independent if you've always been the corporate person, or stepping back if you've always been the ambitious one. You see, decision paralysis isn't about lacking information. It's about lacking a clear sense of who you are now. Sign number three, performance has replaced presence. You're always on. Every conversation feels like an audition, and every room feels like you need to prove something. You can't even remember the last time you just existed without performing. At work, you're the confident leader. At home, you're the present partner. And with friends, you're the one who has it together. And you're exhausted because you're never just yourself. And that's because when performance replaces presence, you're living from an outdated script instead of who you actually are. So, if any of these three signs landed, pay attention because your identity isn't permanent. It's supposed to evolve. The question is, are you ready to let it?